Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? Let me see. Let me find out. Let me go through this chat. Dave, Sally, Jason Mikesell, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Midwest Mafia Productions, Jesse Roth, Joseph Montanero, Brooklyn, member for 17 months. Ciao, FBS in chat. Ciao, Brooke. Good to see you. You've been gone. I haven't seen you much, and I'm a little pissed off about it. You and Kaz better report front and center every day as soon as I start this show. Just kidding. Let's see. BTF Phoenix. Hey now. I saw this comment before the show. I like it. Edward Everett, Chris Capello, FBI, Stuart. How the fuck are you, Stuart? Where you at? There you go. All right, guys. We only got 66 people. We'll probably build a bit of a crowd because, you know, I gotta talk about this fucking fruit fucking basket in Kingston, you know? This fucking guy. He's going to go as the tranny who blew him for Halloween. That's what he's going to be dressed as, you know, just because it brings back good memories for him. This fucking dipshit has a thumbnail up with, I think it's my face. To me, it doesn't even look like me. The glasses, I don't even think I ever owned those, but I don't know. Anyway, it's a thumbnail and it says, let me look at it. Wrong one. What the fuck is it? Hold on, I know where it is. It says relapse at the top. Then it says, well, it says the stand-up guy, but under that it says the deceitful life of, and then it says fat, bald, idiot, malefactor, fraud. That's his thumbnail. Now, I could start off with just that. But again, guys, I can't stand fucking repeating myself. It's like, for example, tonight, what he's going to say, the same fucking things he always says. You know, that's why I don't sweat it one bit. It's like, what are you going to say? You're going to say I'm a rat without any proof whatsoever. You're going to bring up a story some fucking idiot told without any proof. You know what I mean? You're gonna say that. You're gonna say that I beg for money. You're gonna say that I live off my wife. You're gonna say that I'm a bum. You're gonna say all this horse shit. I already know. It doesn't even matter. Like doing these shows is sometimes uh, pointless because a lot of what I'm going to say about you today, I said a million times too. But I am going to add to it a little bit, I think, because of certain keywords you used in this thumbnail, like relapse, for example. Bro, listen, man. We've gone over this a million times. Again, I'm not going to repeat myself and go into detail about why this is stupid. Everybody knows. But the bottom line is, Shug, even if I relapsed tomorrow, God forbid, I would still have like 5.5 years clean under my belt, that I accomplished. You have never even been clean. You haven't been clean. Shug, I want you to tell the truth tonight. When was the last period of time in your life that you didn't do anything? You didn't smoke weed. You didn't drink anything. I bet you his answer, if he's being honest, would be 17. I bet you it's been since he was 17 fucking years old. He's been a lifelong addict. And he's still an addict to this day. You're an addict now, dickhead. Your weed, your fucking alcohol, who knows what the fuck else you take. I wouldn't doubt if you take pills and all types of other shit. You're talking about people fucking relapsing? Again, if I relapsed, at least I could say I had some clean time. And relapse is a part of recovery. You've never even entered into recovery. You went from a fucking 40-year heroin addict to a pothead and an alcoholic. And you consider that clean and fucking sober. And who knows the fuck else you're on, Shug Romano. Okay, because you're on fucking 10 hours a night. You're probably smoking meth behind some curtain too, or some fucking glass door, whatever the fuck that was. Nick was smoking meth behind. Oh. Give me a second, guys. I'm not feeling great physically today. Anyway, so that's just stupid and deceitful. Bro, you use your nephew's life story as your own. You're like nothing. Anybody Google Michael Paul Saccio, and what you're going to see is he was basically like a carpenter for movie sets. That's it. He was I don't even think he was a set dresser, or maybe that is a set dresser. I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm sure he decorated because but he didn't live the life he claims to have lived. That's his nephew's life. His nephew did all that shit. He's got all those credits on IMDb. Look up Michael Paul Saccio on IMDb and see what you see. Then look up Michelangelo Saccio and see what you see. Okay, Michelangelo Saccio has a very, very impressive life. Okay, I mean his fucking his resume is extensive, in that industry. Shug just pretends to be him. You want to talk about deceitful? Since the beginning, you've been acting like something you're not. First of all, the most ironic and the fucking. I was thinking about this earlier. What is it? The most. I don't know. I can't think of the words now that I was thinking of. But the most ridiculous. We'll just say the most ridiculous thing I've seen on MobTube yet is you calling yourself the stand-up guy, calling yourself a stand-up guy, but you call yourself the stand-up guy. You're not a stand-up guy, bro. You're a bitch. Let's be honest. You're a fucking bitch. I could describe your life for you. I kind of have already. You know what I mean? You're in a situation where, you got to beg for attention at home. And I still don't think you get it. I still don't think you get the attention you're looking for. You were suckered into this situation you're in now, and you're stuck in it, I guess, apparently. And maybe there's a contract in place or something. And you sit here and attack women and go after people's jobs because their fucking boyfriends or husbands offended you in some fucking way. You start attacking women like a bitch. That's not a stand-up guy. If these women came out, like if my wife came out and just started demolishing you, Shug, and you went after her, what could I say? Well, baby, you shouldn't have opened your mouth. That's why Shanna, Shanna doesn't come on here anymore because she don't have to say anything negative. All she's got to do is show her face and people will fucking, start talking shit. So it's like, And I never was like that. I don't want, Shanna coming on here talking shit. I do the shit talking, you know? So I don't put her in that position where she actually does something where she deserves to be attacked. You attacked her because you're offended by the things I said. You're pissed off at me. You attacked other women too. Okay. And you did horrible things. You tried to get people fired from their jobs, all types of shit. You harassed the fuck out of people. Okay. And why? Did any of these women that you attacked, did any of them do anything to you? I know at least two that didn't do anything to you. And you've attacked them both viciously. Okay, they didn't do shit to you. Shanna, when have you ever heard Shanna speak about you, fuckface? When have you ever heard her come down here and even mention your name? She doesn't even know who you are. I don't talk to her about this shit. She might have heard me play in your show when we were kind of getting along for a little while. I just told her that was stand-up guy. She don't know who you are, bro. She don't know anything about you. But you attacked her viciously, right? Why? Because you're a pussy. You're not a stand-up guy. You're a bitch. When you're getting beaten by a man, you start attacking their women. That's what you do. Bear with me, guys. I think I got a situation. Oh. So when you talk about deceitful dickhead, I mean, you're a fucking, you're a fraud in every way, shape, and form. That's maybe what I was going to say. The most fraudulent thing I ever heard anybody say is you saying you're a stand-up guy. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And you sit here and talk about, I never call the cops on nobody. I never called the cops in my life, fuckface, fucko, fucking moron. And then you're calling the cops every other business day, bro. You're not even calling it. You're going to the police station live on camera. And then the next day you deny it because people fuck with you about it. You're too much of a pussy to be like, yeah, fucking right, I did. So what? So what? Fuck you gonna do about it? Who cares? No, you got to deny. You go to the police and then say you didn't go to the police. You've done it over and over and over. You're too scared to admit what you really did. But now we know it's undeniable, right? That you went to the police and you had somebody charged. And for what? What did that, to this day, I still don't know what the fuck he's charged with or what the fuck happened that he got. I don't even know, but I know he didn't do it. Guarantee you that. And listen, the amount of fucking abuse you've handed out to people, you should be charged. Fuckface, you should be charged. Okay? It's amazing that you haven't been already. But don't worry. Those fucking cops in Kingston, they're going to get sick of your horse shit. Okay, they don't want to be bothered with this nonsense. They don't. So it'll come back to bite you in the ass. It will. But don't sit here and say you don't call the cops, then call the cops and act like you still didn't call the cops, bro. Just admit it. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't be called stand-up guy. And when you're talking about deceitful, it's you that constantly pretends you're something you're not. Bro, do I have to bring up fucking, what was his name? Frank Center, was that his name? Anthony Center's son? I forget. Do I have to bring that up? Deceitful. You sat there and recorded that man in a whole conversation where he made it clear that he did not want that conversation going any further. He didn't know he was being recorded. It's not like he said, don't put this on YouTube, but he made it clear. You know what I mean? That he don't want to be talking about that shit. He doesn't want it mentioned, that it was, he was telling you whatever he was telling you in confidence. He was talking to you in confidence. And then you put it on fucking YouTube because you were starstruck, Mr. I've met everybody. Sylvester Stallone and fucking Betty Davis and Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. And you're starstruck by a fucking mobster's son. You're so starstruck that you had to stab him right in the fucking back and put his fucking, put that video up, that hidden camera video, fucking asshole. You know what a scumbag you have to be to do something like that? And they try to compare it to one time I ran into a guy in the street. We talked for probably 25 seconds. He never said his fucking name. You know what I mean? There was no way he was identifiable. He didn't show his face. I didn't put him on camera. And, that's what they have to do. They're desperate. No, I would never do something like what you did, bro. Never. I would just turn the fucking camera off. Say, okay, I'm having a conversation with a guy. And if I did record it, it would be my business and mine only. Nobody would see it. You know? Talk about deceitful and backstabbing. Deceitful. Look what the fuck you did to Carlos, bro. You know the amount of abuse. What is this? Oh my God, Denny Bronson, I got a backache, you stupid motherfucker. That's sad fishing. Denny, you're Denny, whatever your name is. You're another one of these people. It's just on my dick, Denny Bronson. Guarantee that's not your real fucking name because you never have the balls to come in here with your real name. I have a backache. There's nothing money's gonna do for it, you stupid motherfucker. And my fake heart condition, yeah, you're right. Those medical whatever the fuck, the paperwork, the documents that I put up, the medical records, they're completely fake. I fabricated them. You're right, Denny, you stupid motherfucker. And yeah, you're right. Why would I light a cigarette? I mean, I got a backache. A backache. Fucking what? You can't smoke with a backache. You're gonna die, stupid. Like what does that even mean, Denny? At no point did I say what was wrong with me. I just said I'm physically not feeling great right now. It's a backache, you stupid motherfucker. So what good or what harm would smoking do? Did I sit here and say, look, this is what a stupid ass he is. There you go, assuming shit, you dumb motherfucker. This is how stupid you are. Did I say anything about my fucking heart? Oh, my heart, guys. You notice I keep sitting back and repositioning myself because my fucking back hurts, you dipshit. Yeah, that's sad fishing. Guys, donate because your money will somehow make my backache go away. Denny, I swear to God, bro, if you have a wife, I bet you I could fuck her in a heartbeat. Honestly. It would be nothing to pull her from you, guarantee it. All I got to do is tell her, Jesus Christ, even your husband wants to fuck me. You might as well do it, slut. Denny, dipshit. Let me find out that's your real name, fuckface. I'll put you out there. Believe that. Fuck, look at this asshole. Classic sad fishing begging move. I told you guys, if I came on here today and I sneezed, this dickhead would say I was sad fishing. If I said, I think I got pink eye. Sad fishing. Like, my fucking earlobe hurts. I woke up, my fucking earlobe hurts. Oh, you're sad fishing. Denny, I got a $420 donation from one person yesterday, dickhead. I don't have to sad fish. Okay. Ow. Don't worry, guys. There is no point in sending money for my backache. Okay. I swear, I didn't even mention what the fuck was wrong. This dickhead just automatically assumes I'm going to say something's wrong with my heart or something. If I was having heart issues, I wouldn't be on here. Fucking dickheads. I swear to God, these fucking guys, you would blow me if you had the fucking opportunity. You would, Denny. Dipshit. Denny, here, I'm gonna drop the fucking link for you. Come on, let's talk. There you go. Steve Blair, $25 for Hope Mom's Good, bro. Damn, thank you, Steve. Very generous. I appreciate that. He always looks out for me. This isn't for a backache, is it? Because listen, I already have a leave. I don't need to raise a leave money. I'm good. So yeah, your donations won't help with my backache. If you're donating for the entertainment, that's fantastic. It's the only thing I ever ask. Fucking Danny. Stupid ass. Jesse Roth for magic backache cure. Oh, $5. Oh my God. You know what? It feels better. Oh, it feels better. It feels better. I'm not, my backache went away because of Jesse's $5. It's a good thing I was sad fishing. Do you realize, think about what that guy just did. This goes to show you what frauds these fucking trolls are. I did not do any fucking thing. I did not do anything. I did not say, oh, I'm in severe pain. I just said I'm not feeling great physically. That's sad fishing? You guys are on my dick so fucking bad that you look for shit. You look for shit. You've been convinced. You're like Trump supporters. You're so fucking stupid. You've been convinced that something that's not happening is constantly happening. Fucking asshole. Danny Bronson. Trying to sound tough. Let me see. FBI Suge doing that to Frank was fucking bad. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And what about Carlos? How about Carlos? Hold on, wait a minute. If anybody's going to sad fish for money, it's me. I ate a few crayons, and I'm sure my colon will turn into a semicolon for obstruction. Probably. We should do a fundraiser for you in advance. You know, I think Denny knows a lot about the gay sex with Diddy. I think he does too. I think he knows a lot about the gay sex with Suge and MRE and fucking probably Tony Pizza too. The fucking three must be queers, fucking douchebags. So anyway, Brooklyn. Yeah, what about Carlos, man? Carlos took so much fucking abuse for you and had your fucking back no matter what. He did that show for you plenty of times. I sat there and watched. It was the Carlos show. It was just Carlos talking, entertaining everybody. Carlos flipping out. It was great. It was great entertainment. You just sit there like a dipshit. You don't say a fucking word. Carlos does the show for you. You know, and he has your back even after all the scumbag shit you fucking did. I mean, the racist stuff and everything, which, you know, makes me want to question Carlos. I don't know what's up with him. But bottom line is, he was as good a friend to you as they come. He couldn't have been a better friend to you. He couldn't have been. And you threw him under the bus for a fucking Nazi kid toucher. You know what I mean? Deceitful. Bro, you're a backstabbing motherfucker. You'll throw your best friend under the bus if you think that it'll bring you a few more views. You're a fucking view whore. There you go. That's what you are. You'll fucking sell your soul for fucking views. You sit there with a neo-Nazi and have the nerve to say, I don't give a fuck if he's a neo-Nazi. You know what I mean? Like, give me a second, guys. Let me check something. Guys, according to Denny, every dollar you donate makes my back feel a little better. And my heart, too, apparently, because he jumped to the conclusion that I was going to say there's something wrong with my heart, the stupid motherfucker. No, my heart's feeling great. My back that's a little fucked up. So, you know, go ahead and donate. Let's make Denny happy. Make it look like he was right. FBI. Wait. FBI. 511. Thank you very, very much. In PayPal. Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Means a lot. Oh, look at that. My back's feeling a little better after it was hurting again after Jesse's donation. Jesse's donation made it go away for a while. Then it started hurting again. And then FBI's donation, you know, came through and I'm feeling a little better. Feel a little better. Oh, Daddy, you're such a dipshit with his fake heart condition. Yeah, you're right. I came on here. They just jumped to conclusions. Oh my God, guys, it's my heart. I know I look fine. I sound fine. I'm not even having trouble breathing, but somehow Denny came to the conclusion that I was going to tell you there's something wrong with my heart. My God. So anyway, that's the deceitful part, you know, and there's things I could go on and on about stand-up guy. I mean, again, just remember, this guy is a fraud. His life story is a fraud. The fact that he calls himself stand-up guy is one of the funniest things I ever heard. And it's fraudulent because you're precisely not that. That's why I used to call you sit down, bitch. Because I think you probably sit down to pee because you're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see you, stand-up. I don't even see you as a fucking man. I don't think anybody does. Listen to the way you fucking talk. You make fucking Tony Henchcliffe or whatever his name is sound straight. You make MRE sound straight. All right, maybe not MRE. Deceitful. Fucking moron. What else? Male factor. Oh, yeah. Tell everybody what a bad guy I am. Yeah, stand-up guy. Compared to you, again, I live such a fucking noble life. You want to compare lives? You want to talk shit like that? Why? Because I was a criminal back in the day. So were you, stand-up guy. There's no way you're a 40-year heroin addict and you never committed a fucking crime. And I guarantee you had some charges, too. You probably got them the files are either sealed or maybe you fucking paid to, whatever the fuck you call it. You know what I mean? So they're not there anymore. I forget what you call it. Or, who knows? Maybe you just never got caught. But if you were a heroin addict for 40 years, you committed crimes too, stupid ass. I guarantee you probably even sold heroin at one point. Not like as a drug dealer, but, maybe you, I don't know, maybe you got some dope. You wanted to fucking sell a little bit of it to get some of your fucking money back, something like that. And then, of course, that's always stupid. That never works because then they just go spend that money on more dope. But even if you didn't, even if you never committed a crime in your life, look at your fucking life. You serve no purpose in life. You don't make a woman happy. You don't make kids happy. You don't take care of anybody elderly or any fucking thing else. You serve no one. You know what I mean? Life is about service. You serve no one. No one. You're all by your fucking self. You're in a situation where, you're lonely in your own fucking home and you don't live alone, which is, again, I don't even want to get into it, and you come on here. You're a troll, stand-up guy. You're nothing but a fucking troll. You're a pussy coward bitch who's afraid to show your face. You'll show yourself from your fucking side like a pussy. Show yourself from your side. You're afraid to come on camera and show your face because of how you fucking look. Hold on, let me get back to that. Oh, Steve Blair, $10 for your backache. Thank you, brother. Thank you very, very much. Did I miss that one or did that just come through? I'm sorry. Baba Booey, $20 for Match Me. Baba Booey said match. And as you guys know, he's one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So when he says match, you must match. He didn't just say that. He also said so.
Fuck is you doing? What you doing, dickhead?
Dickhead?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo!
Shit. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. Give me a second. Oh, hey now. If I forgot to say it. So, what are you going to do? So you're going to come on there and try to create some bullshit narrative about how I live my life? Everybody knows how I live my fucking life. Everybody knows. You know what I mean? I live for other people. I don't live for my fucking self. My whole life, you can ask my wife, my whole life literally is about making other fucking people happy. Okay? That's just the way I've always been, and that's the way I am now. Your whole life is about making other people miserable. That's what it's about. You come on here and you fucking go off on people for hours at a time. And God forbid you get your feelings hurt by a man. Like I said earlier, you'll go after a woman. You'd probably go after a child. You've probably gone after people's kids. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care that much about you. But don't even try to compare your fucking life to mine, dickhead. Okay, don't. And let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck, what your situation is now. I'm doing a hell of a lot better than you were at my age. Okay? You know why? Because you admitted it. You were a full-blown heroin addict at my fucking age. Okay? It took you 40 fucking years just to get off heroin, bro. And I'm not trying to knock nobody, but the worst addict in this chat is probably thinking, God damn, 40 years? Holy shit. And why? Why were you able to go for 40 years? First of all, like I said, you were probably at least some sort of petty thief. You're probably stealing shit, whatever you needed to do to get a fucking fix. But you got family money, bro. Even your fucking job you got through your family. You didn't do shit on merit. I bet you're one of those motherfuckers that complains about DEI and how people should be hired based on merit. Meanwhile, what the fuck did you ever do in your life? What did you ever get that was based on merit? Your fucking job, bro. I looked through your entire history. And by the way, if you mention my fucking family tonight, anybody in it, if you even say Shanna's name, my next show is going to be your entire fucking family, not just your family, all their details. So I wouldn't do that. I'd leave family out of it. Okay. It would be a good decision for you. What the fuck was I saying now? I don't even remember. Yeah, I looked through your history. And I saw that, every fucking buddy in your family, literally everybody, does the same thing you did for a living, basically, or they're part of the film industry in one way or another. All of them. Guys, every single fucking one of them. And long before you came along, or at least we're old enough to fucking work. So, what does that tell me? That tells me that, you fucking were handed your job through your fucking family. I looked at your family, some of your family members and their credits, their IMDb's and shit like that. You are on the bottom of the totem pole, my friend. Okay, you are a peasant compared to the people in your family. So again, that's how I know. That's all I need to know. I guarantee you were a fuck up as a kid, a complete fuck up. And when you became an adult, you were still a fuck up. You couldn't take care of yourself. You're probably addicted to drugs. So they said, let's give this fucking guy a job before he winds up dying in the gutter somewhere. And they gave you a fucking job. And that's how you made a living. And now you sit here and brag about the fact that you could retire. Who couldn't? You were given a job by your family that was controlled by your family. You could have probably missed 3 days a week and they wouldn't have fired you. They know goddamn well you're not going to do anything with your fucking self if they don't give you an opportunity. I told you, I knew a kid like this in Harrisburg. I DJ'd in a club called Mars Lounge. You guys have heard about it. For 18 months, I DJ'd 2 nights a week in this bitch. Okay? And the guy that owned it was this fucking punk ass kid that was probably 25 fucking years old. He would come in there every fucking night and just go, he would buy everybody drinks. You're talking about a place where in 2002, it was like $12 and up martinis. It was a martini lounge. That's what it was, but it kind of turned into like a, more of a nightclub, a hip hop spot. So it was an expensive fucking place. And this guy would come in there and fucking, get drinks for everybody. He was the owner, you know what I mean? So he'd get drinks for every fucking buddy. He'd get shit faced. Sometimes he'd get in fights and every fucking thing else. And then he would leave, get in his fucking dumb Jeep or his, what would he have? A Range Rover. Peel out on fucking 2nd Street and go to the next club down the block or something, right? And I asked the manager of the club one time, how did the fuck did this punk ass kid wind up with a club like this? And he said, oh, his parents. He said he was a fuck up. He was constantly in trouble. He's getting arrested. He's getting DUIs, always in trouble. He couldn't support himself. He kept moving back in with mommy and daddy. So they said, let's just buy him a fucking bar. So let's buy him a business. So they bought him this club. The guy never lifted a finger. He was just the owner in name. He didn't do anything. He was just the owner. And that's the kind of fucking punk ass bitch you are, Shug. You were probably a fuck up your whole life. So they said, all right, let's fucking put this guy in the payroll because if not, he's going to die with a needle in his arm in some fucking alley somewhere. I wish, if only. Oh my God, that would have been great. Why didn't you die with a needle in your arm in an alley somewhere decades ago, you fucking punk? Why not? Thank you, Chris. Oh, wait a minute. My mouse is fucked up. Oh, I'm sad fishing. Guys, I said my mouse is fucked up. Denny Bronson said I'm sad fishing. Hold on. Stay-at-home husband. Bro, you wish you were me, Lou. Stay-at-home husband. Okay, yeah. No, who works and brings in a very good living. So no, not a stay-at-home. A stay-at-home husband doesn't do shit. I make a very good living. And by the way, I'm never home. If you could make what I make and stay at home, you would do it in a fucking heartbeat, Lou. Shit, if you could make what I make digging fucking ditches, you would do it in a heartbeat. Dick Rider, you're another one. Guys sweating me. Trump is the reason they attack you more than others, FBS. Who? Who specifically? That's facts, B. Do you need a back-eotomy? Is that what that is? I don't know. I need something. Guys, can you see those are the guys, they discredit themselves when they do shit like that. Did you guys hear me say anything that would lead you to believe that I needed donations? What the fuck good would donations even do if I'm not feeling great? I have never done a show where because I'm not feeling well, people throw money at me. That's not a thing. That's not because why would they? What the fuck good is it going to do? Unbelievable. What was I saying? I forget where I was at. Of course he's jealous. They're all fucking jealous. That's why they're here. By the way, if I didn't thank you, thank you. Oh, that's Fax B. My bad. Chris Archilla, Dubs could possibly be the greatest content on all of YouTube. I can't stop watching that dude. Shit. I can't start watching him. Is that who it is? Fucking hey now. Hey now. Hey now. I don't know. Guys, if you'd like to, feel free to donate. It would be great. There's only 2 days left in the month. So I need to make as much as I can. And don't worry, none of it's for my backache. None of it's for my mouse. None of it's because I have a heart condition. None of it's for that. I assure you. If I thought your money could fix my heart, I would do a fundraiser. Let me see. Yeah, it's stay. Yeah, he couldn't even spell stay right. Fucking moron. Stat he spells. Fucking idiot. Let me get down here. Wait. I serve my God and my lavanda, you fucking moron. Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah. And him and his God bullshit. Bro, you even that, you're a fraud about. You're fake. 1 minute you love God. Oh, you're a Catholic and you love God and you pray to the rosary and all that horse shit. And then the next minute you're putting a hex on somebody. You're talking about black fucking magic. You're that fucking stupid. You don't even realize you're like a walking contradiction. Not to mention all the other fucking things, the low-hanging fruit that I could go after. I mean, you're a fucking super feminine male at 70 years old. You sound like a Jewish broad from Long Island. That's exactly what you fucking sound like. There's nothing manly about you, stand-up guy. Nothing. You're the least masculine person I ever saw in my fucking life. You're a bitch. You're feminine, bro. You probably have a pussy. I wouldn't even fucking doubt it. You are a pussy, but you probably have one too. Dickhead. Yeah, but hey, FPS, you didn't go to the garden to see Trump. Fucking right, I didn't, and that makes me better than him. Gary Delabate in the house. Baba Booey. Sugar seen more weenies than a New York City hot dog stand. You know, shit. Shuggy shows junkie behavior. Of course he does, because he's a junkie. Lavanda sausage, pure beauty. Let's go sugar. Damn, that's new. What is that fucking avatar? Sally gifted 1 fat bald Sicilian membership. Thank you, Sally. Thank you very much. Let me turn my fucking volume up here in case people are donating. Oh, look at that. OC, $10 for matched. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, OC. LOL, Count Fagula. Let me see. If you were truly happy, you wouldn't come on here 8 to 11 hours at a time and bitch and whine. Yeah, that's another thing. Fucking asshole. Watch, he'll talk shit tonight. I already know the stuff he's going to say. He'll talk about my black friends. He'll talk about the fact that I have so many black friends. He'll talk about all that bullshit. He'll call me a wannabe and all stuff, which is fucking absurd. I know the shit he's going to say because he said it all before, and so have other people. And I'm taking that from Terry Time. Terry Time just said that 2 days ago, and that's his fucking, that's his mistress over there, that fucking fat cunt. So this is the kind of shit he's going to say, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, I have a group of friends, you know what I mean? Like, I have a group of friends, a lot of them off of YouTube. I have people in my life off of YouTube. You don't have that. You're on YouTube to make friends. You're on YouTube to have people to talk to. You're fucking desperate. You're pathetic. You know what I mean? You stay on here hours at a time with a panel full of fucking people and talk your shit. And then what do you do? What do? You get off fucking YouTube, you eat a fucking steak, clog your arteries a little bit more, and then go to sleep alone in a single bed like a fucking 14-year-old. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. That's your life. Your life fucking sucks, Shug. I would, is Jack Kevorkian dead? I'd bring him back from the dead to help me out. If my life was what it ever turned out to be what Shug's is at 70 years old. Jesus Christ. It is Ronin 456. All the dick riders always watching what FBS is doing and saying, but. Yeah, I know. Punk motherfuckers. The real Shug and Death Row, because ain't nothing like it but a G thing, baby. Death Row is the label that pays me. Nice. Dropping them bars. 1 minute is God, the next he is hexing people. Yeah, he's a fucking. You can't. Nobody can take you seriously, Shug. Nobody. Because what can we take you seriously about? What is it about you that's serious? What can we even say? Okay, what can we even say? Well, what's one good thing Shug does in his life? You know what I mean? Or something good he stands for. Guys, be honest. If you know of something, go ahead and say it. Is there anything? He said the other night he never attacks women. See, you're a fucking coward. You can't even fucking take responsibility and acknowledge that you do that shit. You got to fucking deny it. When thousands of people saw you, you belong on Angel's fucking panel with that horse shit. You know what I mean? That's where people go when they want to deny the things they've done right in front of thousands of people for years. You know, that's where you should fucking be with that bullshit. You never attack women. Okay, I got screenshots, I got audio, I got video. What do you mean? Soretti, if I didn't say what's up already, what up? What up? Soretti. Anything good? Is there anything good that you could tell me about stand-up guy? What does he do in his life that's good? Does he take care of anyone? Does he support anyone? And I don't want to hear shit about you support your wife. Fuck out of here. Okay. I think she'd be okay without you. You don't support any fucking body. And you got no love in your life, bro. You're miserable. You're miserable. It's people like you that see me and Shanna together and then want to kill both of us. You know, because you would give any fucking thing to have a woman in your life that fucking adores you the way she adores me. You know, that's the kind of stuff that makes you bitches so fucking jealous. So fucking jealous. And you want to talk about my fucking life. Shit, bro. There's no fucking comparison. When you're not fucking on YouTube talking shit about people or trying to get people fired or whatever else, you're getting fucking high or you're drinking or you're doing something else damaging and, you know, destructive or just something that you shouldn't be doing when you fucking claim to be clean and sober. You know, this fucking asshole, stolen valor, motherfucker. I'm clean, 17 years. No, you're not. No, you are not. You know how you can tell? This is how you know if you're clean. If you take a piss test, will it be clean? There you go. If not, you ain't clean. Okay? And sober, very simple to figure out. You drink, you're not sober. Okay? You might be sober momentarily every now and then, but not, you know what I mean? Not in general. You're not lying, FPS. That shit drives them insane. Wait, which part? The me and Shanna thing? It drives them all insane. He was asking that Danny Joy guy for what he thinks is my docs. Bro, let me tell you something, stand-up guy. Nobody's ever going to be able to dox Miss Can't Be Wrong. And if you did, stand-up guy, you bro, someday you'll figure out you're no match for me. You never were. And if you ever doxed one of my friends, oh my God, Shug. I swear to God, and nobody can sit here and say, oh, he's lying, he wouldn't do it. You guys have seen me figure out people's information when they were completely and totally anonymous, and there was not even a clue as to who they are. Okay, nobody could figure it out. There's nobody who could do that like me. When I set my mind to it, to any single motherfucker, I'll find out who they are. And bro, I'm telling you right now, if you ever doxed any one of my friends in this chat, I would dox every single fucking person in your chat that's anonymous. I swear to fucking God, bro. And I would go a lot further than that. I would fucking, I'd really throw some information out there. Everything legally, of course. You know, so don't even consider it, dickhead. Don't even consider it. But you couldn't anyway. Danny Joy. You believe Danny Joy, even though, so Shug, you hear Danny Joy say, I know Miss Can't Be Wrong is, then hear him say 5 minutes later, well, I don't know her name. I don't know her information. I just saw her face. And you reach out to him. That's how dumb you are. This is why you belong at a Trump rally. You reach out to him and say, hey, can I get her information? He just said he don't have her information. Idiot. Fucking pathetic. You're a pathetic fucking creature, Shug. I turn this thing off at a certain time to spend time with Mr. Can't Be Wrong. I can't imagine he would be happy at all if I was on here live 11 hours. No, man. Now, you guys always saw me. You guys always saw me for years now, even when I was doing nighttime shows and shit. When I would do a show like around this time and then a show around 9 or 10. When it was Shanna time, no show. Or I would do a show real fast, like 45 minutes an hour. You know what I mean? That's Shanna time. When it's Shanna time, there's no YouTube. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not talking about it. We're enjoying our lives together. You know, you would never ever see a situation where Shanna's sitting around waiting for me while I'm on YouTube, something like that. But not like Sugar's anybody waiting for him, but you get my point. No, my attention is focused on her, not this bullshit. I got things in my life that actually matter. But again, Shug, you don't. You have an empty life. You're an old fucking man. You're an old man with nobody who cares about you. You know, so that's why you got to be on here. See, I don't want to be on here. I'll tell you why. Because when I'm not on here, I'm with my family. Okay, I'm actually with Shanna. I'm with my stepson. I'm with my mom. I'm my daughter. I'm doing something with somebody I love. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm by myself. But even then, I'm doing something I love. Okay. When you're not on YouTube, what are you doing? There's nothing to do. There's nobody to talk to. There's nowhere to go. So you sit on YouTube. That's where you're stand-up guy. You are lefty in so many fucking ways. You are lefty. The only thing you haven't done yet is overdose on camera 45 times. That kid, I always said about Lefty, this is why I used to feel bad for him. And I used to tell people who hated his guts, leave him alone. He's a sick kid. He's fucking lonely. Because that motherfucker, you'd have to be fucking Ray Charles not to see that dude needs to be on YouTube, because this is where his companionship is. This is where his friends are. Okay, or at least what he considers friend. This is the only place where he has people to talk to in his life. He's alone. Now, is that sad? I guess if it wasn't self-inflicted, like, listen, I was alone for a period of about 8 months in that fucking hotel. And you know why? I did it to myself. I did things to make people mad at me, that people didn't want to be around me at that time. You know what I mean? I was all by my goddamn self. Self-inflicted. Should you have felt sympathy for me? No. It was my actions that caused it. Lefty is alone because of his own actions. I just heard he got kicked out of the place he was living in. That belonged to a family member. So you burn people over and over, you're going to be alone. Lefty is alone. He has no friends. When he turns off the computer, there's nobody. You know what I mean? And Shug, you're the same guy. That's another reason you can't be clean and sober. Because you got to remove yourself from the reality you live in. You got to cloud your mind with something. So you don't have to focus on the fact that your life fucking sucks and that you made it 70 fucking years only to have a life like the one you have now. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, if I make it to be 70, I hope and wish that I have loved ones around me, that I'm in a house with my family, and or even just my wife. And my stepkids and daughter, whoever are out there, and love me and, want to spend time with me, shit like that. I don't ever want to be in a situation he's in, but why would he be alone at 70 years old? How many people are alone at 70, honestly? Unless, maybe their kids are grown and they move far away, or they don't have kids. Maybe their wife passed, their husband, something like that. But mostly, 70 years old, you got some people around you, right? You got some people who love you and stuff. I'd say the average 70-year-old does. Okay. Why doesn't he? I just told you. He burned everybody in his life. I guarantee it. The 40 years as a heroin addict, you think he didn't burn everybody? Stand-up guy, you were not a special heroin addict. You are not a heroin addict unlike any other heroin addict. A heroin addict is a heroin addict. Okay, so you probably stole from people. You probably, robbed people. You probably fucking stab people in the fucking back and betrayed people and every fucking thing else so you could get high and live the life you wanted to live. And you know what? There's nothing a junkie wants to be more than alone. Okay, that's what they want. They want to be all alone or just with their drugs. And I'm sure you did everything in your power to be alone then and alienate people from you and all that other horse shit. And now, when you got clean, I guess you found a woman in a club and there's some sort of financial transaction that made her your wife. And Now you guys have no relationship, and you're all by your fucking self. Because who the fuck wants any part of you? Who wants any part of you? Listen to you. You're a fucking whiny little yenta. That's all you are. You bitch and moan 24 fucking hours a day. You are fucking miserable, perpetually miserable. There's never a time I hear stand-up guy where he sounds happy or like he's having fun. And here's the sick part. The only times I've heard anything close when he like laughs and stuff is when he's saying something horrible about somebody because he gets pleasure out of it. You know, misery loves company. And stand-up guy is Misery. He's Misery Paul Sacchio. That's his name. Yes, FBS, you love with Shannon. That shit drives him insane. Oh, yeah, of course. It drives everybody on here. So look at the people who really attacked Shannon the most when she started coming on here. Look at their lifestyles. Or do any of them have anybody? Are any of them married or in a relationship? Were they at the time? No. MRE did it. NB did it. Look at what her life turned out to be. She's so goddamn alone. She had the fucking married man. And she even burned him in the end. Probably with, not just by betraying him, but with chlamydia and gonorrhea. Okay, he got burnt. I'm just assuming, Joe. I don't know for sure. But I would, make that assumption. I think I'm safe in making that assumption. The people that really attacked her the most, Tony Pizza, NB, MRE. Oh, and Josie. People like that. So, but especially those first three. Okay, they got no fucking buddy. You know what I mean? NB, look at her. She played this character when she was anonymous, this character who was a housewife with 3 kids. And you find out she's a lonely welfare, ugly fucking white trash broad with 1 kid, and their relationship is, I think, the best way to categorize it would be dangerous. Okay. So, these are people who are alone and they got no fucking buddy. So they're pissed off at anybody who does. It's not just me, anybody. I'm sure there's people mad jealous of SoFlo and his relationship. There's no doubt about it. Anybody who has somebody on here who loves them, the majority of motherfuckers here, and let me tell you, the content creators, I can go down a list. You go down a list. Pick all the content creators of MobTube, and then tell me how many of them are in a happy, a long-term relationship or happily married or married at all or in a relationship at all. Count them. Guys, go ahead. Do me a favor. Count. This way I can't get blamed. Go ahead and count. How many people do you know of? Name the content creators, because it'll be easier to name the ones that do have somebody than it would be to name the people who don't. So name the people who have somebody, and then we know everybody else doesn't. Or do it the other way. I don't care. It's a fucking community full of miserable motherfuckers. And let me tell you, the content creators aren't even the worst part. It's the people in the chats. You believe that scumbag Parasite Slayer when he says he was just in Europe with his wife and he just paid his house off and he's a lawyer? And come on, man. Yeah, okay. A guy like that spends the majority of every single day in chats and on Angel's panel. No, you don't, guys. I'm telling you. I am somebody who doesn't even work a 9 to 5. I have no regular job. Okay. Which means I have, other than the time I'm on here, I have my entire fucking day free. And I'm still too busy to be on here. I got shit to take care of. And let me tell you, even when I don't, like every day I go out for a couple hours, I enjoy myself. I get exercise. I'm in the sun. I do it every single day for a couple of hours. Did it today, which is, might possibly be the reason my back hurts, but still, that's what I do. And then I'm with my wife. Or the other night I took my stepson out. We went and did just mad clothes shopping for him, stuff like that. I'm doing things that people with a family do. You know what I mean? So if any of you had a family like you claim to, you could not be on here all day, every day. And if you are, then you're just neglecting the people in your life. I think any of these fucking trolls are at home with a wife who adores them, they wouldn't be trolls. Trolls are unhappy, miserable motherfuckers. They're not happy people. Happy people don't go around trying to make others miserable. So So that's your story, Shug. I mean, it's real easy to figure you out. I had you, God forbid, I don't want to use the word pegged, but from the beginning. You've probably been pegged, so I don't want to, but that's the only word I can come up with at the time. I understood you from the beginning. I knew exactly what your situation was. All I had to do was hear a little bit about you, and I could figure out why you're so fucking miserable. I've been able to do that with damn near all my enemies. I could tell you exactly why they're miserable. Exactly why. It's very easy for me to figure out. Very easy. And I've always been right. So I know you should. You probably got to hold on. You're probably fucking thrilled that I'm talking about you right now. Guarantee it. And you get to do a show tonight about me. But again, nothing you say is going to matter because you can't back up anything you say. Like with the shit I talk about you is obvious to see. It's facts. It's not my opinion. And your situation and all that, you've talked about it. You've told everybody what your life is like. You know what I mean? So we know. I mean, is there anybody who could be like, FBS, you don't know that he sits around all day? What do you mean? He's on YouTube all day. What's he doing? Fucking traveling while he's on YouTube? Is he out shopping? What's he doing? No, he's sitting in a fucking chair at home on YouTube for hours at a time. So, but you could just make up a lot of claims about me and you'll talk a lot of shit that other people said that there's no fucking proof of and you can't back up. I know what you're going to do. So your show is meaningless. I'm not even going to think about it. Nobody has to tell me a word. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And then if I find out some stuff tomorrow, okay, I'll do a show about you again, and I'll tear you the fuck apart. That's what I do. But nobody's worried about your punk ass show tonight, bro. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck. Relapse, deceitful. These are the words he uses. Could you imagine an active addict who has been an addict for, by his math, 57 years now? Think about it. Or is it 58? Is he up to 18 years, as he calls it, clean and sober? If he was a heroin addict for 40 years, and then for the last 17 years, he has to smoke weed and drink, he's a 57-year drug addict. 57 fucking years. You got the balls to talk about me, a guy who, I have a long history of drug and alcohol abuse. I went to rehab once, first shot. I'm clean almost 5.5 years. You're going to talk about relapse? Bro, please. There's never been a second, a moment in the 3.5 years I've been on here where somebody can honestly look at me and say, he's on something. Not a fucking second. That's another reason you motherfuckers hate me. You can't do that, most of you. Most of you need some sort of crutch just to get you through the fucking day. It drives you crazy that I don't. You hate me so fucking much. You all want me to be whatever fucking image you have of me in your fucking head, like some junkie who can't stay clean and sober and fucking, lives off his wife and all this shit. Come on, man. Like Lou, this asshole earlier, Lou DeVilla, whatever fuck his name is. Yeah. I'm a stay-at-home husband. Yeah. Okay. You mean let's just say I make somewhere between $80,000 and $110,000 a year for the last 3.5 years. You'd consider that a stay-at-home husband, you fucking dope? A stay-at-home husband, there's one or two, well, one on here. There's one stay-at-home husband I know of on here. Okay, who doesn't bring in an income at all. Okay, so you're thinking of the wrong guy. Sugar's doing what I love the most right now, not talking. He's not on. Keep it that way. Yeah, that's when he's at his best, when he's shutting the fuck up. Oh, I know, Jason. I know. We already know who Miss Camp Wrong is. She is a black lady from the South who's Tony Pizza's sister. Yeah, when it really comes down to it, she's Monica. Monica Caruana. That's all there is to it. But we figured this out weeks ago. But then we said it wasn't her, so we threw people off. So now they're like, oh, we're going to keep looking. Meanwhile, you have the answer. Her name is Monica. It's not Angela Lassiter. I hate to break your fucking hearts. And nobody's ever seen her on Mob 2 because she's never shown her face ever, period. And that's another thing, guys, about Danny Joy. You fucked up big time. You said my 2-year anniversary show, Miss Camp Wrong showed her face. I have the text from you. You even said it on YouTube. You know that show is still up, right? And unedited. Anybody go watch my 2-year anniversary show and show me where you see Miss Can't Be Wrong's face. I want to tell you the truth. I don't even know if Miss Can't Be Wrong was coming on a panel at that far back. I don't think she was. She might have been. But that's even with just her voice. 2 years ago, I'm not sure. I remember, like we said the other day, the first time I ever heard Miss Can't Be Wrong's voice, the first time I ever heard it was on Gunsmoke's show. It wasn't even on my show. I was at the casino with Shanna, and we were listening to Gunsmoke's show. Or no, we weren't. We were just playing slots or whatever, and somebody hit me up and said, Miss Can't Be Wrong just went on Gunsmoke's show. I actually went to his show to hear her for the first fucking time. And I don't know if that was 2 years ago or not. But I know my 2-year anniversary show is up. So just go watch it. Show me where Miss Can't Be Wrong is. Jason Mike Cell. I'm sure it isn't for you. Just kidding. I would get it. Wait, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I've been thinking about wintering in Kenya. Any hot spots you can tell me about? I think they're all hot spots, JK, I wouldn't go to Kenya. Or I wouldn't go to Kenya if you paid for it. Oh, not your type of place? Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. I like that about you, FBS, old school. When it's time for your woman, you block everything else out. Every fucking thing. And I've made my mistakes. Don't get me wrong. There's times where I let myself get a little pissed off by something somebody was doing, and it distracted me from Shanna. And today that shit bothers me to this day. And there's only been a couple of times. There's nothing like serious that was missed out on or anything. But I want every second I have with that woman to be about her. That's on my life. And she could tell you that straight up. Anybody in my life could tell you about that. I am distracted by nothing when I'm with Shanna. That's why I tell people are stupid. They think I'm thin skin. Me, of all people, thin skin. They think like I hear shit and it's just, I fall into a depression. No, I want to focus on my fucking life. So if you tell me something that somebody's fucking talking about, sometimes I'll just wave it off. Sometimes, it might distract me. I might want to go on and do a show, or I might have it in my fucking head, or, you know what I mean? I don't want to be distracted. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. It's all been said. But when I'm with Shanna, I don't want to hear any of it. You know what I mean? Or when I'm just living my life, I don't want to hear. That's why people don't let me know shit unless it's, on a need-to-know basis. These guys, Shug is the type of guy that, let's just say he ever got to go to dinner with his wife. He would be on the fucking phone. He'd be looking at his comments and fucking texting with people from MobTube. That's what he'd be doing. He don't give a fuck about the people around him. I mean, then again, there aren't any. But, that's the type of guy he is. This is his life. For me, this is my job. It's my job. It's your life. Okay? And that's fucking pathetic, by the way, because the shit... Look, you're going to be in court for the second time now because of this bullshit. Okay? For the second time now, you're involved in a fucking court case because of this bullshit. You've fucking been demolished. Your family has been brought into this. You've gone after women. You've done horrible things. And you can't even say you do this for a living. You do this as a hobby. A fucking bum. Guys, I think about if I was in his shoes. Now, my shoes would be much nicer, obviously. But if I was a 70-year-old man who really doesn't have anybody, all I got is some money and freedom. Oh, believe me when I tell you, I would be every fucking where. I'd be everywhere. I'd be on vacation, all types of places, all the time. You wouldn't even be able to find me at home. You know what I mean? I'd be everywhere but home. I'd be traveling. That's what I'd be doing in my golden years. If you were to tell me, Chris, you'll make it to 70, but when you get there, you're going to be Michael Polsaccio, I would make sure I don't see 70. 69 years old, that would be as far as I make it. A day before I turn 70. Guys, please donate. I'd appreciate it very much. Don't worry, it's not for my backache. It's just because you're enjoying this show. I need as many donations as I can get because I do this for a living. And I only got 2 days left in this month. And of course, it's been a rough month for obvious reasons. Anonymous Legion, he's a fucking trip. He said, FBS, does your face hurt? It's killing me. Sorry, brother. I couldn't resist since you mentioned pain. Trust me, when I look at it, it hurts me too. It does. It is very difficult for me to look in this fucking camera and you have to acknowledge, oh my God, that's how I look. You know, Jesus Christ, it's fucking depressing. But I still stay positive. You know, at least I used to be good looking. See, Suge, that's what I could do that you can't do. That I'll sit here and make fun of my fucking self. You have literally said about yourself that you are a beautiful man. I've heard you say it. You talk about your hair and your eyes, however you say that. My eyes, you know, and you talk about yourself like as if you're fucking, I don't know. I don't know how to, I don't judge men, but some good looking guy, I don't fucking know. You're not, bro. You have a complete and total fake image of yourself in your fucking head. You don't even see yourself for who you are. You call yourself stand-up guy and you talk like this. Oh. You said you called a plant once lavender. Tony Pizza said, what the fuck is lavender? And you said, oh, that's how my wife says lavender. But you're not your wife. You know what I mean? Your wife says lavender because she's foreign and has an accent. So now you pronounce it lavender. Could you be any more of a follower? Lavender. But you know why you say it? It's not about your wife saying it. It's because you're flimsy, and that's how a flimsy person might say lavender. Okay? Period. The end. Lavender. That's how you talk, bro. And you call yourself stand-up guy. You don't hear your fucking self? You actually said one time that you know Tony Pizza is a good man because you looked into his eyes and you saw a good person. If I ever look into a motherfucking man's eyes for anything, kill me. Okay? Kill me on the fucking spot. I don't want to make it to see the next day. If I'm ever gazing into a man's eyes, trying to judge his character or some shit, the fuck out of here. The fuck were you doing when you were staring into Tony Pizza's eyes? Were you beating off? What were you doing? Oh my God. I stared into his eyes. And you're supposed to be a straight male. Come on, bro. Listen to the way you talk and then rethink your fucking name. We should sign a petition. Change your fucking name to sit down, bitch, or something. Sugar said his foot fetish is so out of control that when he's at the beach, he can't pick his head up. And his wife has to physically hit him and tell him to stop. What? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What can I say? Foot fetish? Really? A foot fetish? You're a disgusting human being, Shug. You really are. He lives with his 38-year-old wife, and he's got a great pension and a retirement. From what I hear, the reason you jumped to your wife is because she is the breadwinner. You said it yourself. You go out all day. Devin, I never said she's the breadwinner. If you could find me ever saying you see what I mean about these people? I literally just said the opposite. If, like, this is an example. I hope you see, just like what this Denny whatever his name was, Denny fucking Bronson said earlier. Like, you see things that aren't happening. You're so obsessed with me. You got this image in your head. And no matter how much the reality of myself and what's going on in my life, no matter how obvious it is, when you see me, you have to see me in your own light. I said she's the breadwinner. Devin Jacobs, I would never in my motherfucking life let my wife be the breadwinner. Shannon could come down and tell you right fucking now, never in a fucking million years. I'm not that kind of guy. I told you, there's somebody on here who's like that, and it ain't me. You didn't hear what I said there, Devin Jacobs. So in your opinion, let's just say that I make 80 to 110,000 a year. Let's just say I do. Then in your opinion, I'm a bum who goes out all day while my wife earns a living. She's the breadwinner. Are you serious? He's got a great pension, by the way, Devin. He's saving up for a trip to Thailand. I have no reason to go to Thailand, but I assure you, if I wanted to, I could leave on the next flight. Okay, I would have to save up for it. And his 38-year-old wife, Devin, they don't sleep in the same bed. What do you mean? You act like there's a happy marriage going on there. He wouldn't pick her up. He was on YouTube once and she needed a ride. And he told her to take an Uber. That happened. Don't come in here and try to paint his life as something beautiful. His life is fucking trash. He's made it clear himself that they do not have a relationship. Okay, and his pension ain't shit. Again, because he needs to save up to take a fucking trip at 70 years old. Okay. No, I talk about my wife, stupid, because anybody can see how happily married we are and how much we love each other, you dipshit. My wife has never been the breadwinner. There was never a time in our fucking relationship where Shanna made more than me. Never. Never. And there never will be. So you guys are insane. This is your own fucking reality you make up. It's alternative facts. It's like Kellyanne Conway would say. It's alternative facts. Just ignore everything you see, Devin Jacobs. When you watch me for, say, a month straight and you watch every dollar I bring in, and then you can say to yourself, Shanna is the breadwinner. You're either retarded, okay, or you're so fucking stupid that you can't count. Or you're just willfully ignorant and you refuse to see what's actually happening right in front of you. Christ all fucking mighty. Shanna's the breadwinner, and I'm out all day. I go out for a couple of hours and do my thing. I have fun. I get some exercise. You know what else I do a lot? I DoorDash. I do stuff like that. Or I'm just with my family. Yeah. But Devin, I have the freedom to do that. Yeah, I have the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. It's called work smarter, not harder. Yeah. What would you prefer? If I quit this today and I went back to a factory and I made a third of the money and I never got to see my family and I was fucking miserable and tired all the time, and fuck out of here, Devin. You live that kind of life. What's up, Timothy Sullivan? How the fuck are you? You're a good man. Devin Jacobs says Jizzo. Oh, you're super clever, Devin. Fucking douchebag. Devin. Fucking whitest name in the fucking history of fucking names. Fucking Devin. Stacks has his crack pipe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were on that topic. I don't know if anybody answered. Does anybody have anyone? I do not have a significant other, but I have friends and family. Yeah, you don't have to have a significant other. I'm just making the point, that the majority of people on here are lonely, bored, miserable, angry, fucking bitter people. They are. I mean, Jesus Christ, I could tell you that about some of the younger ones, but especially the older ones. These are people that don't have anything fucking going on. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. You know how many different places I could go tonight if I just want to go hang out with somebody or see somebody for a while or spend time with them or just go have fun? I mean, they don't have that shit. They don't have it. They don't have it. Nah, RZA is one of the greatest producers of all time. So he's just jealous he can't beat off to his wife like a regular guy. That's what a regular guy does. I guess. FBS, hit the nail on the head. Happy people don't shit on others to be happy. No, I don't need to. You know what I mean? That's why you could guys see me. You find how many episodes of my show where I appear to be unhappy. There has been some, because I told you I get dehydrated. For some reason, it fucks with my mental state. I have bad days because I have a lot of bad memories and stuff like that. But 98% of my episodes of this show, I'm fucking smiling and I'm happy and I'm laughing and I'm having fun. That's because, you know why? I know when this show ends, my life is the shit. It truly is. I am so fucking lucky in life. You have no idea how grateful I am for where I am in life. And to you guys, you could act like it ain't shit. But again, you said it yourself. I can go out all fucking day. Now, you threw in the bullshit line that Shanna's the breadwinner. But no, if we make at least equal and I get to live my life however I want to, you wouldn't want it that way? You wouldn't want to do the same fucking thing? Shanna prefers this. She always had. Or she always has. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, she loves the fact that I have the time I have, you know, and the freedom to fucking be with her and my family. She fucking loves it. You know what I mean? When I mention going to get a regular job, she gets pissed off. Believe that. And one of the reasons, and she said this herself, Chris, why go get a job? You're going to make less money. And she's right. She's right. Why would I do that? That would be fucking stupid. That's like if you work a job that pays you 100 grand a year and you're like, you know what? There's a different job. People will take it much more seriously, but I only make 30 grand a year there. So I'm going to do it. Like, what? Let me see. Did I get everything? I got OC for Matt, Steve Blair for your backache. Thank you. Jesse Roth for Magic Backache. Cure. Steve Blair, hope mom's good, bro. Hey now. Baba Booey. And FBI. Who else wants to donate? Come on, guys. Check my Zelle. All right, let me check my Zelle. $10 from Timothy Sullivan for Trump money. Thank you very, very much. I'll accept your Trump money all day. I hope you and your family are well, Timothy. Thank you, bro. He always looks out for me. And we completely and totally disagree politically. See how that works? Not just that, but that's another thing you bitches don't have, you miserable motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I know every day when I come on this show, even if I ain't got shit to talk about, I know who's going to be here. You know, people have stuck with me for so long and been loyal and been true friends to me. You know, Shuggy, you got a revolving door of assholes based on whoever you're attacking. That's who watches you. Do you realize that even when I was promoting your show, and when I was promoting your show, I was still, you know, I was getting 250 fucking live viewers every goddamn day, every show. You know what I mean? When I was promoting your show, do you know how many people said to me, FBS, you know, I always subscribe. If you ask me to subscribe to someone or I'll watch somebody you're friendly with, but I can't stand that motherfucker. Like, even I couldn't really help you that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go to different content creators to try to get yourself subs and views. And basically who you get are the people who hate whoever you're talking about. How many other people can say that their chat has been pretty much the same? Even when, guys, I went like 4 months in the beginning of this year. Or no, maybe it was like December, January, February, something like that. Where I didn't talk bad about anyone. I wasn't involved in any drama. Were my shows a little more boring? Sure. Did I make a little less money? Yeah. But all these people were still here for me. And I still made a living. Even though it was less, I still made a living. A lot of chats here have always had the same thing going on. It's the same group of assholes who move from one chat to the next. Like, if Angel's talking bad about me, there's going to be a certain group of assholes there. When she stops, I don't know what percentage, but a good portion of those people, they're going to move on to the next person who is talking about me. And then when that person stops talking about me, they'll move on to the next person who's talking about me. I've seen it for 3.5 fucking years. So, you know, not many people here have a loyal audience. So, you know, this is why Shug is pissed off. Shug has been on here 3.5 fucking years. How many subs does he have? And he had to fucking team up with a Nazi kid diddler. Carlos likes Lulu's just like Monty does. Who is that? I don't even know what that means. The man invincible. What does that mean? I don't know. I have no idea. In the back room, he was everywhere, darling. But once, yeah. Wait a minute. In the back room, he was everyone's darling, but he never once lost his head, even when he was given head. I don't know what that's about. Pizza was playing an Angela Lassiter video this morning. Even he said it doesn't sound like Miss Can't Be Wrong. There's Angela Lassiter videos? I didn't know that. Let me see something here. Give me a second, guys. And don't be afraid to donate. Keep it going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I was looking for something. Hold on. Oh. Who the fuck has that kind of time to go to go through 3 years worth of live streams looking for a camera slip? I don't know what that means. Oh, did I just get a video of Angela Lassiter? What the fuck?
So being able to be a part of speaking life over them, yes, and introducing them to a loving Father, even when they don't know that's happening, because we're able to hear from the Father, yes, her identity, and speak that over her, and she doesn't even know it's coming from the Father.
That does not even sound the slightest bit like Miss Can't Be Wrong. So was somebody just watching this shit for whatever reason and they heard her and said, oh my God, that's Miss Can't Be Wrong? Wow, people are fucking nuts. Oh. No, not Lansbury. Lassiter. That's somebody different. Can you imagine being married to that, having to hear that voice? Oh, hell no. Oh my God, no. Nikki Blade Clips, what up? What up? Good to see you. Sugar's wife probably pretends to only speak Russian so she doesn't have to deal with him. He was looking into Pizza's brown eye, FBS, probably. You gaze in my eyes, you get punched on principle. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my God. What the fuck is this? What's this guy talking shit about? I don't even know. The wig, I don't know. Maybe something. Catching up from the beginning of the show, and I'll say this: I don't usually comment on drama anymore. But one thing I could say with 100% assurance is that FBS is the most sober dude I know. Thank you, Mustache Pete. Thank you very much, bro. That sounds like pizza math. I'm so behind. I don't even know what everybody's talking about. Why would he have to meet me? C. Vince Guerra, whatever fuck your name. Why would he have to meet me, stupid ass? Anybody could watch me and know that I'm sober as a motherfucker, dummy. Yeah, I don't know what his I don't know what that's about. I don't know who that guy is or what. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. FBS, he doesn't know either. I think he is illiterate. Probably. Anyway, hold on one second. All right. Come on now. You want to find out who I am that damn bad? People are they're desperate. I swear to God. They would give anything to know who you are, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Anything. Nice. A little play on Lose Yourself. I like it, Jesse. Let's go America, November 5th. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all I have to say. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's all I have to say for tonight. But yeah, you listen to a show, you're just going to hear the same things over and over again. Doesn't matter. Shoga always thinks somehow he can win. He can't win. You can't, Shoga. I'll always be better at this than you. Just remember that. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. I appreciate you all being here. I will see you tomorrow at some point. Everybody who donated, you guys are awesome. And it means the world to me. So I'm out. Thanks for everything. I love you all. And until next time, salute.